Ooh, hello there my fellow miners and crafters, good times with Scar here, and welcome back to the wonderful worlds of Hermits and Crafting, and we're flying over a great big volcano, and I was thinking, did we ever name that volcano? I don't think we ever did. We need to come up with a name for that for sure. But anyway, we're flying over Pirate Island where we're going to be working today. And we are once again going to be working on our city here in the back where we last worked on the island at. We've got these beautiful little houses tucked into the side of the rock. So we've got the plank kind of running around here. And then of course the houses. And where we want to start kind of working is this area here. So I want to open this all up and send out a giant dock. Is that a skeleton horse? What are you doing under there, skeleton horse? Just hanging out, doing skeleton horse things. Anyway, I gotta stop being distracted. We need to make a giant dock heading out that way and thinking about doing another level of buildings over here. So I think that'll be really cool. So let's take the flight before it gets dark. And I want to show you that we built another building back here on stream. So I think that is looking really cool. And then if we fly over the survivors of the old island and Rogue Sheep, where did Rogue Sheep go? He escaped his boat and he is still gone. But anyway, wait, he is really gone. He is out of here. We might have to get another sheep. Are we an Aquascar? Oh yeah, perfect. Anyway, so heading into the lagoon here, we are going, I look like a little motorboat right there, just churning up the water behind me. Okay, I promise I will no longer be distracted, Scar. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna tear out this entire rock face and then push it all the way back into the town. And as I mentioned before, that's gonna have a bit of a challenge because we're gonna have to get rid of our storage area. This was one of the most efficient storage areas I've ever created. It has helped me so much, and I have to tear it all out. Hashtag rip. Hashtag rip storage area. So I'm gonna pack this all up very soon, take it out, maybe make another temporary storage area, but I don't really know where to make another storage area because I wanna do it right. I wanna make it really nice. Maybe it's in a hull of a boat. Maybe it's inside one of the volcanoes, but we still need a functional storage area because honestly, once you've gone full storage, you cannot go back. So yeah, the island is looking good. I thank you guys so much for all of the inspiration in the comments. It has been absolutely awesome to see you guys give me so many great ideas for the island. And also, may I point out, I'm glad you liked the April Fool's video. It was a lot of fun to make, and the comments are hilarious. It's either, I hate this, my ears are bleeding, or, hey, Scar, do you mind doing some more of these? Just what I wanted. Anyway, guys, let's get this episode going. How could I have forgot our last episode wasn't the town, it was the Jangler shop. So let's jump. Oh, well, I really missed the balcony there. So let's get on here. How do you actually get up to the second story balcony? Because this bubble column gets you up to that level. Wait, I think there's a design flaw. I think there's a design flaw in this building, but let's pop up here. And this is the Jangler shop. And I had a ton of fun making this. It took a ridiculous amount of time to hollow this all out and build all of this and get it all designed. But I think it came out really cool. I cannot wait for people to come and buy their Jangles. And yeah, I think it has some really fun elements to it. If you haven't seen the episode, there's some surprises down below. So definitely check out that video. While we're in the shopping area, I thought it might be a good idea to check the profits. I thought I smelled some diamonds. I can even smell them underground now. It's a new feat. I'm like a metal detector, but a diamond detector, right? That would be a funny picture. It's like my head, but it's a metal detector searching for diamonds. Oh, hello there. My. I love the sight of these blue little things sitting in my chest, all sad and unaccompanied. But now they are my best. Hey, come back here, Ender Chest. Jeez Louise, just jumping out of my inventory like that. But now we are best friends. I can't get the picture out of my head of me metal detecting, but for diamonds. Okay, gotta get that out of my head because we've got work to do, and that's clearing this all out so we can make the pass through from both ends of the island. And also, there's been so much has gone on since our last episode. I even forgot to mention we went to the end and got a whole bunch of shulkers on stream, so we got a whole bunch of good loot from that. Now, what I need to do is start tearing out these chests and then moving them. Moving them where is the question? Do we keep them in here but take them out that wall, or go out this wall over here? That is what I need to decide. So I've had this problem, right? I've been hearing zombies in my walls and it's kind of freaking me out. And I opened up this section of the wall to hopefully find a new place for a storage area. And well, I found the zombies and once again, another unintentional mob farm created by Scar. And yeah, it's a bit of a problem, honestly. So yeah, this is the old area, right? So this was the old island. Why have I come down here? This is the worst idea I've ever. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. What have I done? Okay, we're getting out of there. So if you saw it really quickly, you could rewind. That's the old island, and then this is the new island here. Okay, that needs to get lit up, and it is absolutely terrifying. So yeah, that's where all the zombie sounds I've been hearing, not in my imagination. And like that, we now have a temporary storage room, and I think it came out fairly well for a very, very temporary thing, but laid out very similar to our other one. We've got the small chest lined here, and that's for your walls, your woods, things along those lines that don't take up a lot of space, and especially that we can, you know, put a whole bunch of shulker boxes in these. So I think that came out really well. And then over here, we've got our computer components for Cherry Care. We gotta get some other hermits involved in Cherry Care, so you gotta let them know that Cherry Care is accepting offers. And then on this side, we have our big bulk storage. You get your concrete, you get your leaves, and then over here, you've got your stone, your dirt, your sandstone, and all of those wonderful things. So yeah, very, very temporary, very simple, set up and ready to go. And I felt very, very silly doing it because we were just moving it across the hallway, but it is well worth it because this area is gonna be hollowed out into a beautiful underground grotto. And I think it'll look absolutely beautiful when we open up this wall. We push it all the way back to the other side of the island, and then once we're inside the interior, we can expand it up so it has a cavernous feeling, and maybe we could even do our crystal design. I think that would look really, really fantastic. But yeah, I'm very, very inspired by this because this will be the heart of the pirate island, right? We can do a whole bunch of underground builds here attached to the island, and just seeing this pass through to the other side of the island to see light on the other side is going to be absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to see that. So let's hit super fast build mode and start excavating this out. End of super fast build mode, and in the process of hollowing out the cave, I accidentally broke my pickaxe, and I was at the gold farm setting it all back up, and the Mr. Pigs, they killed me. Yeah. And I'm kind of panicking that we may have lost all of our stuff. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, we got the sword. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing. Now the reason I'm panicking is I've lost my stuff because it's been sucked into the hoppers down there. So let's do a quick accounting of stuff. So we have that. Okay, we don't have a hat. Oh, we do have a hat. Perfect, perfect. Both pickaxes, shovel, axe, and sword. Oh, that's such a relief. And both shulker boxes. But like I said, I've lost my stuff in here before where it's gotten sucked down into those hoppers. Oh man. But anyway, we got an awesome cave, so let's go check that out. I am so happy we didn't lose any more of our equipment because we did lose one of our pickaxes in the process of hollowing out this gigantic cave, and I think it is looking really, really cool, and it's super fun to fly through. But by opening this up, we have a lot of unintended consequences, and that is more in the realism department, right? Because see this spire right here? It's kind of like above the cave entrance, and you would think the cave would just collapse on itself with that amount of weight. And then one of the big ones is this spire over here. This one is basically just hovering. So we're going to need to take that spire and then build it all the way down to Davy Jones's locker. And then of course there's this big bump right here, and that's our secret pirate loot cave, of course. So what I'm thinking about is once we bring this downwards, maybe we can even have like a little bit more waterway through there, like almost like a little underground river going along the side of the rock that will go straight down. And then inside here, so if we fly on inside, oh, no, Mr. Zombie, leave me alone. Leave me alone. There we go. We can build little houses and maybe have a boat parked right here. Crystal caves, maybe crystals hanging off the ceilings. Oh, there's so many fun possibilities. But first, we got to make it not look so awful, because honestly, it looks kind of awful. But it's going to be amazing. So trust me, guys. Trust me. And I think we're stuck in Motorboat Scar at the moment. Yep. Whoa, I'm backstroking. Oh my gosh, I'm backstroking. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, well, that just looks like I died. So I spent almost the entire day just thinking about how this will all be arranged. And I think I've got some ideas finally. And with any Minecraft build, once you start what is that? Hermitron! I heard Ren mention Hermitron. Oh my gosh, a Hermitron is back. We're gonna play it every day. It's gonna be amazing. Treat your chick. Play a DVD for info on how to get yours today. DVD. Chick advert. It's not Hermitron. I don't know what this is, but it's kind of amazing, even though it's not Hermitron. Seriously, when I saw this, I was like, please be Hermitron again. But I don't know. This kind of reminds me of Miss Poultry herself. Stress Monster. I got to figure out what this is. DVD chick advert. Okay, we'll check that out. Stress. That has to be you. But anyway, as I was saying, with any Minecraft build, there's always unintended consequences, like the arch, which we mentioned there. And yeah, so it took me a little while to kind of figure it out, like this big hump. So I think I've got the plan. So I was kind of carving out the ceiling a little bit. We're going to do like a beautiful crystal grotto, similar to our crystal cave designs. We're going to have the entrance all framed out nice. Now these flat spaces in front of us and behind us are going to become buildings with docks and things along those lines. And then if we swim off to the side here, oh, hello, you guys are still here. Great, fantastic. This area could be a port with some small boats in here. And then, I don't know, there could be even more back there. So I think we could do something really cool. So the main challenge with this entire thing, as I've mentioned before, is make it feel more realistic. This spire needs a base, and the rest of it needs to be jazzed up. And the best way of doing that, of course, is super fast build mode. So let's hit it. I thought we'd take a moment and talk a little bit, and one of the things I want to talk about is that I finally picked up my new computer. After a year and a half, it is here. Unfortunately, I can't touch it because I'm using the monitors. I'm using the keyboard and mouse to make this video right now, and I need to use them to continue to make the videos, but also set up the new computer, and I need to find some old mouse and keyboards hopefully in my garage to play with it. But I'm also trying to figure out, what should we name it, right? We can maybe call it the Chameleon based on the RGBs, or the Warp Core, or the Master Computer kind of based on the Twitch streams where we have the USS Good Times. So I'm not sure. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna put up a poll. I'm going to put something in the comments, and I want you guys to help me name this new computer. And of course, these are my names, you might have a better one. End of super fast build mode, and we have now cleaned up and stonified the entire cave, and I think it is looking really, really cool. And of course, with any terraforming job, it is so important to stonify the area, and it creates a beautiful blank slate of a workspace. Apparently I can't land, there we are, that we can then import our creativity upon it. So what I'm envisioning is stalactites and stalagmites, and we have the start of our stalactites, and then from these we can build the crystals, and that will apply the lighting into the area, and of course, you know, build out the docks and the little houses and all the extra little details that you'll find inside of a cave. And yeah, so cleaning the whole place like this really kind of settles your mind, and you're more able to envision what you want for the walls. So yeah, I think this place is looking super fancy. But one thing I'd like to do for a moment is fly over to the Jangler shop and see if we have any customers. It has been 3 days since the Jangler shop has been set up and 2 days since we were last here showing it off at the beginning of this episode. This week has been very long getting my computer and dealing with being a bit sick. So, okay, here we go. Let's see if we've got some good deeds because you know that's the way it works. I assume that people might want to be anonymous, and I was correct in that. They did not sign the book. Good deed. Well, that's what we're here for. Buy all the cookies from the Puffy Cookies Incorporated. Oh, I will do that, my friend. I will do that. Can't get enough of them. The new shop in the shopping district. Well, beautiful. All right, there we go. Any other, let's check the other book here. Okay, so that's empty. We'll throw that back in there. And yeah, just because I want to watch that open. Oh gosh, I love it. I love this shop. Anyway, let's go find this cookie emporium and buy out the cookies. What in tarnation is this giant cookie doing in the cherry lawn? By the way, this is a landscaping code violation. You cannot have a dark green block on a light green section. This is a man's perfectly manicured lawn. It has been destroyed. But I do love cookies. Wait a second. 1 diamond for 16. Oh my gosh. Okay. I see what you're doing out there, good deeder who placed the order. You're trying to create a little viral marketing. I get it. I appreciate it. You're trying to create scarcity. I think there's an actual name for that nowadays in marketing. So I'm going to indulge you as you did place an order. So let's get out our boxes. Let's get our money together here. Man. 1 diamond for that? Are you kidding me? And there we are. We sold that out, and hopefully this person can then jumpstart their business and maybe could start some merchandise, right? Maybe Cookie Supreme, all sold out. Come back tomorrow. Wait in a 3-hour line. I think it's a good idea. Hype beast it up. So we did that, but you know what? They can keep the cookie here. I'm gonna say the cookie's fine. The landscape is not. I'm gonna fix this. This is ridiculous. I noticed another issue here. This is not aligned. And this is also hurting my soul here. Hold on. We're gonna fix this. There. It is now aligned. We'll make a little extra pathway there. Look at that. Come on now. Jeez Louise. I think everything is settled. Okay, that's fine. You can leave the cookie here, but you can't mess a man's lawn up. That's against the code. Back in the storage area, getting our final items ready to go for the, wait, what did I just do? I don't know what just happened there, but we're getting our final items here ready to go and a quick bite of cake before we head out for the crystal cave. So once we head out here, we need to start picking where we're going to build our crystals at. And what I'm gonna plan on doing is having them attached to some, okay, now I am just breaking everything. I am breaking everything. Like I said, I want to get some of the crystals attached to the stalactites and things along those lines. So that's why you notice we had this giant, or actually don't have anywhere to put down my shulker boxes anymore. This is probably a fine spot right here. There we are. So this is the crystal materials. And of course we have some lighting materials that we'll use to kind of light the crystals up and your general cave materials. I'd love to get some mossy cobble, but I don't have any vines. Hopefully we could find something to put in here to kind of add a little extra design to it. Oh, powdered concrete. We need to get that. But anyway, let's find a spot and make our first crystal. I think I found a perfect stalagmite to get started with. Also, it looks like a pointing hand, right? You've got, this is the thumb, these are the other fingers, and then your pointer finger right there, your index finger. It does, doesn't it? Because once you've seen it, you can't unsee it. So with any of these crystal designs, I always like to add one of these for fun in any survival build we do, or survival series. And so far, I think it has been in every single one we do some kind of crystal. And do you know why I do this? There's a reason. There's a reason. Not only do I just like the design and I have fun adding them to builds, but there's a very specific reason I do this is I want to see crystals in Minecraft underground. And so this is my little silent protest to Mojang, like, hey, Mojang, love ya. I would love to see crystals in Minecraft, and this, my friends, would be a good start at it. And I think it would look really cool to have like these kind of crystals in the game. And you'll notice these little spots where we have some connections. That's totally fixable by just moving some blocks around and then incorporating potentially like this. We'll just jump over here with a cobblestone stair or something like that. that'll fix those issues right up, and we can kind of move this around a little bit. But yeah, that's kind of the general shape. And you can kind of add it here, or you can take these out, or you can do all sorts of different things. And you'll see such a variety of these created if you haven't already seen me do these before. And now when it comes to lighting, this was something a viewer told me a long time ago, which was really fantastic idea, was to find the spot in the center, right? Put down a piece of carpet. I wish I could give the viewer credit, but it has literally been 5 years. I don't remember the person's name, unfortunately, but you went like this, you cut that down like that, and it was such a good idea for lighting this up. And I think that's super fantastic. Anyway, guys, let me make a whole bunch more of these in super fast build mode. So hit it one more time. Super fast build mode, and the cave is now detail. We don't have any stalactites in there yet, but they're definitely going to come because I decided I want to get the detail installed first, and then of course we can come in and add those, which we're going to do now. So we had the little blue one, right? And every time I come back in here, I realize there's still places that still need a bit more work, and we'll get there. Don't worry about that. I really wasn't anticipating putting so much sand in here, but I think it really fills in the area, and I think it looks really, really nice. I want to bring some sea pickles in here and get those lit up so the floor is a little bit more bright, and of course get some seaweed and things like that growing off of the bottom. But yeah, this is starting to come out good. I do like it. It was a bit of a pain at first when nothing seemed to be working, and now I kind of see where it's all going to fit. So this area, of course, still needs a little bit of framing. But other than that, let's see about getting the crystals in here, and then a little bit of seaweed. The crystals are now installed, but it looks like we're going to have to do evasive maneuvers. We are a little too high to head into the cave, so we'll swoop around the back here. And on the backside here, on that mound to our right-hand side, that is something I really want some ideas on what to do with. One of my ideas is to make a lighthouse on it, but what do you want to see that become? So yeah, let me know in the comments for that giant mound out there that we passed. So these are our beautiful crystals now installed, and I think it gives it so much life in here. There's color, there's energy, which really makes this place transformed. And of course, we'll add all the little buildings eventually. Now, once we go underwater, like, I'm not so happy with this. Like, this looks a little shoddy. So this is a challenge that I want to start addressing, and that is, what is the best material to build underwater with to attach coral to? Because sand is not doing it for me. We need to think of something else here. So yeah, I'm gonna spend a little bit of time working on that because, like I said, it looks a little awful, to be honest with you. But what I do like is these crystals, and I do think it adds a lot of life to a build. And I think that's so important with anything like this, is you can create like a nice looking house, or you can create a nice looking cave or something like that, but you gotta add the life. And I think the crystals is the life of the build. And there's that mound. What should we do with that? Should we create a spire with more houses attached to it? Should we create a lighthouse? Please, like, definitely let me know. And this backside over here, this is so many things that we could do that will be fun in the next episodes or so. That, excuse me, I'm trying to talk and you're just being a pain. You're just being a pain. There you go. Anyway, there's just so many fun things that we can do in here in the coming episodes. And yeah, super inspired. So I'm going to work on that awful design for the floor. And we're going to head over and meet up with Cub because I got a present for him and he has something to show me. Cub, I have brought gifts to you. Also, I am a very sad creeper.
Yep, I see that. Bob is crying. Crying Bob. He couldn't inspect the building. He actually came and visited me when I was building this. There was actually a creeper explosion. Destroyed some hoppers.
Probably the issue was your hoppers weren't properly lined up. So Bob helped you by
That
inspecting and detecting a problem.
That actually was true. I was doing the wrong method. So like, yeah, he actually did help a lot.
Oh, that's hilarious. But anyway, this thing looks amazing. This looks like the Doomsday Seed Vault in like Norway or wherever it is, somewhere snowy and icy. Yeah, it looks really cool.
Seed Vault. Yeah.
That's, you got the name and everything. I just know it was like a cold, icy place.
Oh, but dude, it's warming up. It's flooded. It's flooded or almost flooded. It almost flooded. It's secure. It's secure. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. So I have gifts for you, Cub. I have gifts.
Okay, I got something for you. I got something for you as well.
Ooh, I'm.
You wanna
fish?
Wait, take a look. No, not fish. Not fish.
What just happened?
You just hit me.
No, like all of a sudden I bounced back. I don't know what just happened. Strange glitch. Anyway, I have a gift. Look at this. Look at this gift for Concord.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
I made an end run and I got some super awesome shulkers. And I know Concord needed some. I know they needed some. So there you go.
Oh yeah. We do. The fireworks go off all the time here. All the time. So I got some for you. I got this this vault key for you.
Oh, okay. How does this work? Vex Magic key card. Access the Concord vault. Okay. All right. How do I make this happen?
So you just throw it on the right side here.
Okay.
In this first carpet.
Oh.
And there you go. It opens up now. Don't stand on the bricks for too long because you will fall into lava because it's protected by lava.
Oh, that's really cool. Oh wow, I keep getting these like huge spikes of lag. Wow, that's weird. Oh, you got the Vex face back here.
Yeah. We got the big Vex face. We got the big Concorp or convex banners, I should say. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Oh, this looks super cool. And if I stand on this, it'll open it up.
Yeah, it opens up. Yeah, it opens up for like a couple seconds and then closes again. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Just don't stop in the middle like this.
No, get out of there. Get out of there, quick.
Yeah, you might burn up.
Oh, wow. That is super, super cool. You got this little observatory at the top. Vex Magic looking out over us.
Yeah, they're fans. They're fans. That's the intake. That's the intake for the air.
Oh, that's right. It's a fan. Oh, that is super cool. That's a really great detail. I like that a lot. Also, Cub, this box over here was intriguing me. It's like a present.
Yeah. Open it up.
Why is this not? Something's like really weird going on right now with lag. I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, there is like a lot of lag, isn't there?
Okay, like there's a large unibrowed man in here.
Yep, that's good old Timmy. That's Timmy the weaponsmith. Yep.
What's Timmy doing in here?
I saved him.
Oh, really? You saved him? What was going on? Do you have a story? Do you have a story you could tell us?
Oh yeah. So I was building up the vault.
Uh-huh.
He walked onto the roof, and I was like, "This is the guy. This is the guy that can sell us the weapons."
Oh, the weapons for the coming, not war. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I like it. Okay, Timmy, we appreciate you and all your efforts for Concorp, but I'm just going to close you in for safety. Well, there you go. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, he was saved. Yeah, other corporations, they don't save villagers, but here at Concorp, we save villagers from despawn.
God, we are such great people.
We really are.
Welcome back, GoodTimesWithScar here, dodging and weaving creepers and skeletons as I always do. And let's address this by going into Aquascar and heading down underwater into our ground cover. And I'm not in love with this. I've been staring at this for more time than I'm willing to admit, and I haven't come up with something yet. And I want you guys to help me. Shoot some ideas over to me on Twitter and let me know in the comments, how would you design a floor? And I think this is a new terraforming challenge for us, is to, texture the undersea area and make it look organic, make it look nice. And yeah, something needs to be different than just yellow on top of this. It looks like crayons that melted into a McDonald's hamburger. I'd like to see somebody draw that as a picture and me eating it, just to point that out. It would be amazing. I'd appreciate that on Twitter. Ah, man. Anyway, this is gonna be a challenge. After this episode's done, I'm going to creative and I'm gonna figure this out. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode where we built these beautiful crystals and this cave. Like, we've got this amazing pass through now into the island, and this is just like the new best area to fly through, and I'm loving every minute of it. But anyway, guys, I really enjoyed this episode. I hope you did also. And until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the videos. And if you believe the video deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later. And don't forget to subscribe, because you may just become scarred for life.